Hey, Xiaomi here. So, am I back? Probably, maybe. Yeah, I am. Yeah, so I'm gonna start doing vlogging again. Every now and then I'm gonna upload videos and whatnot, but I'm gonna start changing my vlogs. Also, if you're wondering, I already hopefully uploaded a video where it says where the hell I've been for the past couple of months, and also like my favorite books for the month of January and February. I read a little bit. I'm still not reading as much as I want to read, but eventually hopefully I'll get back into the feel of reading a lot. As of right now, like I just said, I'm gonna start uploading different reading and or writing vlogs. So what I noticed was that after I finished university and started working, I lost track of a lot of things that I used to love to do. Like, I don't draw anymore, I don't write poetry anymore. These are things that I would like every now and then write a poem here and there, but it wasn't something that I did on a normal regular basis. So I just told myself, with a lot of things that have been happening this year, I told myself that I want to be, one, obviously happy for me, myself, and I want to start doing the things that I loved to do, which also includes movies. Like, there was a time when I would watch just constantly movies every now and then, and I've fallen back into that this year. That's why I told you, that's why I'm saying, like, this year 2020 is like the year where I re-fall in love with a lot of things that I used to love to do, aside from reading, because like I love reading. I'm not gonna deny that. That's something that I love to do, but there are also other hobbies that I like to do that I do want to share, you know, or like at least shed light to within myself also, and actually like pick these things back up that I used to love to do a lot. So yeah, I'm just gonna start doing that again. And like I said, I am gonna start doing writing vlogs. This one is going to be sort of a writing vlog. I'm going to give you maybe a little bit of details of what the hell is it that I'm doing, because like I said, when I was in the university, I loved to write, like a lot. I would write fantasy stories, especially stories about witches and vampires, because that's something that I love to do, like Hocus Pocus, Practical Magic, The Craft. These are movies that I loved growing up. Also, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I loved that show so freaking much, man. I recently rewatched it and I was just like, I love it so much. I've also fallen into the black hole of what is Netflix, but this year I'm controlling myself, because I once had Netflix and I kid you not, I was just lost within Netflix. Like, you couldn't even find me. Like, honestly, that's how bad it was. But I found such amazing series this time. Like, Castlevania. Oh my god, I did not know how good that was. Oh, I'm loving it. Like, season 3, whew, escalated so much, but it was good. It was really good. But like, The Little Witch Academia, and also other movies that I was just like, what is this? I didn't know anything about this. And it was just, it's so good to be back into watching movies again. That's, you know, really what I want to say. And like, as for my writing project, what can I say about it? As of right now, it's titled Project Night Creatures, because I'm going to write a fantasy story, sort of an urban fantasy story with a little bit of a mix to it, where eventually it might become post-apocalyptic if something happens, which we don't want for it to actually transpire. But so far, I've loved writing the story. I have at least, how many words? I have it right here right now open. So as of right now, I have 5,061 words written. I also have a few other words written, but it's somewhere else, because I have like a brain dump section where I have little sections of things that I know that I want to write. I did outline, but I've noticed that already what I've outlined, I just need to write few other little details, but I am missing, like, roughly, I know the idea of what I want to put in the middle, but it's not completely finished as a whole. And the ending, I'm still in a work in progress. So everything is in a work in progress until I actually like finish my complete outline. I did order 2 books, which I really want them to arrive, but I don't know how it's gonna happen with this, you know, epidemic that's happening as of right now. But I'm hoping for them to arrive, because I do have like little bits and pieces that I have found from AuthorTube. I've immersed myself in what is AuthorTube, and I can say that the one person who really has motivated me to continue, or at least to start and write my story, really is Kate Kavanaugh. Like, oh my god, I've discovered her videos, and I've basically binge watched all of her videos. I'm just missing a few of them, but I really do like the advice that she gives, and also how sweet and down to earth she feels as a person. I've also found By the Brook. I found Natalia Lee. There are other people that Alexa Dunn. There are other people that I used to watch, but I wanted to watch a lot of videos in order for me to eventually get into the field of writing. But I can feel that like, yeah, like right now is when I feel like I'm okay to write my story. And yeah, I'm just really enjoying this process. I'm loving it. I'm living it. I'm just really immersed right now in writing my story, which is why I'm not reading. Like right now, the book that I am reading, which, give me a second. The book that I am currently reading is the sequel to Crown of Feathers, which is Heart of Flames, and I am on page 78. I'm freaking loving this book, but I decided to hold off on it for a few, but I do plan on starting to read because I really need to read. It's a book that I've been enjoying, but for some odd reason I just stopped it and then started writing, and I haven't done anything else but write. And I like participated in my first write-in in the author tube yesterday, and it was just so amazing. Like I couldn't participate as much as I wanted to because like it was here in my mind, and then I just put it off for a bit because I didn't know where the hell is it that I wanted to go, because I had like the idea, but I didn't even have my characters. And then all of a sudden I just started writing and my character just came to me and everything else just came to me, and I was just like and then eventually I was like, okay, wait, let me take it easy. And then I went back and fixed a few things that I wanted to fix, and I've added so many things to my world, and just I'm just loving the process, you know. And I do want to have a place where I can document it and come back to it and actually, like, you know, see my fangirling aspects of it, and also see my growth of, you know, writing my first novel, you know, because like I said, I've written before, but it's not something that I've written full-on novels. I do have a story as to why was it that I stopped, you know, writing. Eventually I'll do a video about that, but I just want to dedicate a video to that because that was a traumatizing experience that I had, and it had to do with a professor in the university. I remember it clearly, man, but that's, you know, for another video. But like I said, I'm really enjoying what I'm doing, and I can't wait to see what else is it that I come up with. And I'm going to be participating in my first ever Camp NaNoWriMo in April. I already opened my account and whatnot, and I already set a goal. I set a goal of 10k words, and then I changed it to 5, and I'm thinking about changing it again in April to 10k, because as of right now, if I have, how much was it that I told you, 5,000? I have 5,061 words. I think I can add another 5,000 in the month of April to my story, so, or hopefully get to 10k. That's what I really want. That's like my little goal that I've set for myself, because I would like to see if I can actually accomplish 10k within a month. That sounds reasonable for me. Hopefully I can get to it. And sure, you know, I've heard a lot of authors saying that you cannot edit a blank piece of paper, and that's true. You have to have words on your paper, duh, in order for you to edit something. So like sitting and procrastinating and being like, no, one day I'll write it, oh, why haven't I written anything, complaining and criticizing and just saying these words of, you know, I'm not gonna ever do it, I can't do it, you know, just basically putting those obstacles in your way, you're never gonna get anywhere. So just take out your computer, take whatever you have, even a notebook. You don't even need a computer, you can just write down your story. There are pages on my notebook where I've written scenes, and then eventually I'll translate it onto my or pass it onto salud mi amor, I'll pass it onto my computer, and when I come to it, I've written 1,061 words, which was what happened like 2 days ago, and I was just like, what? Mind blown. Just mind blown, people. But yeah, for today, that's what I've been doing. Right now it is, what time is it? It's 5:08. Puerto Rico currently is with a curfew. We are roughly quarantined. There are a few cases of this whole virus thing. I'm not gonna get too much into it because, like, honestly, I don't want to speak about that. It's just, if you saw my video, there's a lot of things that have been happening, and I don't want to talk about anything else. So yeah, so we are on a curfew, which I don't mind because we started roughly giving classes through internet. Right now I'm having issues with that site, but I'm gonna hopefully sort them out. But yeah, guys, so today is roughly around, it's been like 2 days since I last updated you. It's just that yesterday I really didn't have the energy to film, and also yesterday it was raining a lot, so it was a really good day to be in the house because obviously we're under quarantine, so where the hell else am I gonna go? But it was a really nice day. Like, I love the rain, and it was a good ambient. And I took yesterday roughly to watch movies, and that's really all I did yesterday. Oh, and read. I managed to read finally, which is something that I'm just like really proud of myself. I got to page 162 in Heart of Flames. Enjoying it so far. There's only one thing that I can nitpick, and it's with our main character. I don't know what's happening with her, but so far I love it. I'm rooting for two specific side character romances. I'm really rooting for one. I'm hoping that the other one, I don't mind if it becomes a romance, but at least a beautiful friendship to form out of what's happening right now, because I'm invested and I'm all for it. There was a romance, or like not a romance, but like a relationship between two people that I rooted for in the first book, and in this one, it's just so beautiful, and I'm just like, oh my god, I can't wait for it. I'm not gonna say because of spoilers, because there's a lot of spoilers in it, but so far I'm really enjoying Heart of Flames, and I can't wait to get a little bit more reading. I'm thinking about getting at least 50 pages read today, because today I do want to write, because yesterday I didn't write anything at all. The day before I did write 640 words. Yesterday I did write, like, let me not say that I didn't write, but I did write, but I wrote in my writing notebook. That's where I got at least 2 scenes like planned out, and a sentence from one scene that I already have like written in my brain dump section that I'm going to eventually add to the story. So it was just something that just came to me, and I was like, oh, wait, I just remember this, let me add it. So I did add it in my notebook. So yeah, I have a lot of things in my notebook. I'm gonna turn on the computer and I'm just gonna get into writing, because like as of right now I don't have anything else planned, because I already did pizza for lunch, which it was just freaking amazing. You know, just add a little bit of onions, some mushrooms, black olives, and call it a day. It is amazing. And I think I'm gonna enter my dogs because they wanted to go outside, so give me a second. Any noises? 1, I have a loud mother. 2, the radio's on, so just in case. But yeah, what I want to do is get some writing done. I'm gonna turn on my computer. I still want to film 2 videos today. I have 2 in mind, like the one that says that I'm back, and like my recent reads, because that's what I'm gonna do from now on. I'm not gonna do monthly wrap-ups. I'm going to do recent reads, and also a video as to how I outline, or how I've seen that throughout this month what has worked for me and something that I'm sticking with. I'm also anticipating 2 books, which I hope they arrive, because like I really want them. I ordered Save the Cat Writes a Novel, and I also ordered The Emotion Thesaurus, which is something that I really do need. So yeah, let me get into what I need to do, and then I'll update you a little bit later to see my progress with writing, exactly what the hell, or what scene am I gonna write on, because I have not planned any scenes for today as to what is it that I'm going to write, but I'll get to you eventually. My award-winning sentence. This is when I first drafted it out, and what I wrote. I wrote the following: the world as humans knew it had come to an end. That is my award-winning prose. It's beautiful, isn't it? No, it's not. It needs a lot of help. So when I went back and I redrafted what I had written, I changed that into the following: the paradise once cherished and respected by humans and animals alike had abruptly met its demise. So you can see how from something so basic and simple, I added a lot more details, and for me it sounds way better than from what it did in the beginning. So yeah, this is why I need to go back, because my drafting sometimes is just horrible. And this is another example. There's a moment where like the guardians need to keep journals of everything that's happening to them, especially how their magic is growing, their battles, what is that they're doing. It's sort of like, you know, like a little diary that they're keeping, but it's more of a journal, because they also record their progress and just everything in general. So there's a moment where my main character wanted to be a little bit too dramatic. So this was something that, again, I just drafted out. It's supposed to be like sort of a poem kind of chant for their magic, which is roughly unnecessary, but they said the following: "Let those loyal to dark magic feel my arrow pierce their wicked hearts." That's a beautiful stanza, is it not? So I fixed it, and now it says the following: "Dark entities devoted to magic, a painful encounter they will face. Tragic, for those wicked hearts, may you feel my arrow pierce your corrupted existence." I think it's 20 times better than from what I originally had. So yeah, that's why I say that for me it's vital to go back and actually fix it. Also, how is it that I have this saved? Because I want to record more of these amazing sentences that I write. I wrote it, or I saved it as my award-winning writing examples. Beautiful. Okay, so good morning today. Okay, so good morning, you guys. Today is March 20th, and oh, I got a NaNoWriMo email. I got one yesterday also. I need to check that because, like, I need to fix my goal that I have. But yeah, hi, how are you? This morning I accidentally decided to watch a few YouTube videos. I saw Kate Kavanagh's latest upload, and then I just went into an endless spiral of other outlining, planning, character developing videos, and I was just lost. I was just lost, and then I stopped, and because I really need to plan out the ending, well, the ending and the middle of my story, and I can tell you that I already have the middle and the ending of my story. I'm just working out a few things. I have a few sections where I have bold-faced, well, not bold-faced, I have capitalized a few words because, like, I don't know what I want to add, because I do know that I want to add a scene, but I don't know what else I want to add. So that's been just amazing. I've been doing that for like the past hour or so. So on my outline I have a lot more information, especially in the middle and in the end. I also noticed that I did film a video of how I outlined, but I'm going to rename it and upload it tomorrow because I uploaded one today, Friday. I uploaded like the one where it says that I'm back, and also my recent reads. And I am gonna do, or I'm gonna film, I think tomorrow, because I don't want to wear makeup today. I just really don't want to. About like my full in-depth ideas, and speaking about like the structure that I use, because I did mention in that video that I used the Mary E. Pearson structure guide for writing my story or outlining my story, but I did not go into full details. I just mentioned the introduction because that's what I had at the time, and well, yeah, yesterday, that's what I had yesterday, and today I've added the middle and the end. So I would like to expand on that and actually also like give you tips as to how I came up with the names within my world, and how ordinary names, or even things that you look up in a translation word, how it can give you or spark an idea, because that's what has helped me to spark my world building and to, you know, create these different sections within my world, you know. And sometimes I can use ordinary ideas and like things from the human world and just expand on that, or use that and just change it into my own creative ideas or thoughts. Okay, because I've noticed that some people use certain mythological animals or certain beings or creatures and they twist them to fit the need of their story, which is what I do as well. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and I've been enjoying this process. Like, I kid you not, I have written a lot in my middle section of the story. I already have everything down, so that's quite exciting for me. So yay. I just want to plot out a few things more, and also I surprised myself because last night, I don't know how, but I managed to gap two scenes that I wanted to write out, because I like had a little brief summary of what was it that I wanted in that scene in order to have the transition. So I didn't fully have it within my mind, and just yesterday those two scenes came to me, and I added a few other little details, and I noticed that I wrote 909 words yesterday. So I was just like, girl, you need to pat yourself on the shoulder, because like I didn't even believe it. I double checked because I did not believe it. I was like, 909 words? No, you did not write that. So I went back, double checked, but yeah, I had written 909 words. Hey, so today is March 22nd and it's 12:30 right now, and I didn't update yesterday because yesterday was a pretty productive afternoon for me, and I know you can see the glare from all the lights, but I really don't want to take off my glasses right now because I really need them. But yeah, yesterday was a very productive day for me. I managed to participate in 3 live streams, which, what? I didn't even know I could participate in 3 live streams, but when I was participating in Kate Kavanagh's, I noticed that there were 2 more, and I was like, you know what, let me just hop on the bandwagon, because why not, you know? I really need that incentive to actually read, why do I keep on saying read? Like write a little bit more. So yeah, it was a really good live streams, all 3 of them. I really did enjoy every single one of them, and I managed to get a lot of words written. I got more than 1,500 words written, and I was just mind blown. I even wanted to cry because I didn't believe myself. Like, what? You got you got more than 1,500 words written in one day? I couldn't believe it. And then when I tallied up everything that in last night, I was just baffled. But I managed to right now get to 8,181 words. Right now I'm at 8,000. I can't even speak right now. Right now I'm at 8,342 because I've been adding a few little things. But oh my god, like, I was like, wait, a few days ago you just had 5,000 words. Now you have 8,000 words? What? Mind blown. I was just, oh my god, honestly, I'm really content with what I'm doing. And yesterday I was stuck with one scene, which is what the majority of the day took for me. Like, that one scene, working it out, perfecting it, and perfecting it a little bit more. I would like to read it today and like see what is it that I would like to add, but for the most part I'm just gonna leave it at that, and when I get done the entire project, then, you know, I'll draft it out, obviously. But I was really content with the fight scene, how it came out. And then I was looking at my outline, and there was something that I had written in my outline that I was just like, wait, I can't write that because they know that they're going to battle this certain specific person. It'd be stupid for them not to take this weapon with them. So, you know, so I fixed that and added other little details, and I was just like, yes, this is exactly how I wanted it. And then I was gonna start the other scene, but it was like 10 something at night. So I was like, that's it, I'm gonna call it quits. And I called it quits like around 10 something, and I just fell asleep until like 3 something in the morning when my dogs woke me up because they wanted their snacks, and then I fell back asleep, and then I woke up like around 6:30. So it was a great day yesterday, a completely great day. Today I plan on getting a little bit more writing done. I would like to do a little bit of research because yesterday was a really great research day also. I managed to discover the 3 places that I want to include within my story, and the weapons. I want to work on the weapons because I want weapons to be important in the Watcher's realm. Like, each guardian is going to get a specific weapon, you know? It's kind of interesting, like, coming up with the weapon that I want to give each guardian, because it's roughly based on their skills. So that's something that was very interesting, how I came up with it yesterday. So I already know like the idea of what the weapon does. I just need a name for it because, you know, we gotta give names to certain things. So I'm coming up with little names, and I'm looking up certain translations of words in different languages so I can come up with a name. And that's roughly how I come up with a name, which is something that I'm going to be speaking about pretty soon. But yeah, I'm just really excited. Everything that's happening, everything that's coming together, and like I said, I already have the middle and the end of my story. So I'm just gonna write out a few more chapters of the beginning, and then next week I'm going to work on the middle because I would like to also read. So that's why I'm gonna write a little bit more today, watch a few movies, and then I'm gonna call it quits. And tomorrow I'm just gonna dedicate it to reading. If I get a little bit writing done, then I'll do it, but you know, I'm not going to force myself to write anything because that's not fun, you know. There's nothing fun about that. So yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit more writing done, and then I will talk to you later. Hey, Xiaomi here. So today is, I forgot how to do this. My goodness, how do I do this? By talking. What the hell? How the hell else am I gonna do this? What do I do first? Okay, let's get into this. Que fea. ¿Ya salieron? ¿Ya pasearon? ¿Sí? Ay, nene, ¿qué pasó, mi amor? ¿Ya tú comiste? ¿Ya yo te di las galletas? No, no hay más nada. Okay, wait, you're kind of out of center. Okay, if you hear any noise... Okay, if you hear any noises, if you